Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks as always for taking time to watch the video. We have more PlayStation news, rumors, and leaks to go over and discuss. Before we dive into these topics though, do me a favor, be sure to hit the like button to help this video out and show your support. And if you're new here to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. The first topic we're going over is in regards to the December PlayStation Plus titles. We now have confirmation that we will be getting Godfall Challenger Edition, Lego DC Supervillains, and Mortal Shell on December 7th. On the official PlayStation Twitter, they also want to remind us that there are 3 bonus PlayStation VR games that will be available throughout the month of December. If you're interested in getting those and you are a PS Plus member, those games are The Persistence, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and Until You Fall. Now, there is something here that is worth noting, specifically with Godfall's Challenger Edition. This is reading from Push Square, and they say Godfall is one of December's PlayStation Plus games, except it technically isn't. The Godfall that you get to download with your PS Plus subscription on December 7th is a new version called Godfall Challenger Edition, which is designed to get you straight into the title's endgame content. Godfall Challenger Edition allows new players to experience the game's trio of endgame modes, minus the story content of the base game and Fire and Darkness expansions, and grants existing players new exciting features and rewards to enjoy. This is what Counterplay Games wrote on the PlayStation blog. So if you're totally new to Godfall, you're going to be skipping the main story content of the base game along with all the character build grinds. It's a bit of a weird deal, but we suppose it makes some sense when you just want to throw players into the good stuff. You'll be able to upgrade from the Challenger Edition to the Deluxe Edition of Godfall, but no pricing has been detailed yet. So this is kind of strange, you know. I don't really know why they would do this. I mean, I guess it makes sense if they want to get more sales of the game. I guess they're hoping that people, you know, if they're thrown into the end game content, they might want to, you know, pick up the game or buy the rest of the content to play it. I don't know. It just seems strange to me. I feel like it just would have been a much better move to just put the entirety of Godfall onto PlayStation Plus. I mean, this is a game that honestly doesn't have a great reputation, and you know, doing something like this, I just don't think is going to help it. So I don't know. If you're somebody who is interested in trying this game, or maybe you were interested when you heard about it leaked, let me know if this appeals to you. Let me know if you're going to give Godfall a chance. But we're going to move on to the next topic from PlayStation Universe. They say Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment has been keeping mum on the highly anticipated Hogwarts Legacy, but all that's set to change according to a new tweet from leaker Millie A. According to the tipster, Warner Bros. Is currently prepping something for Hogwarts Legacy, mentioning an asset. This could pertain to anything in the marketing spectrum, so a trailer, audio, or anything along those lines. I do want to say it's worth noting that this is highly likely a trailer that's being referred to with this asset. The article continues by saying, however, the leaker notes that Warner Bros. Is concerned about media backlash concerning J.K. Rowling, although this is likely to happen regardless of when the new info drops. And for anybody who isn't aware, Hogwarts Legacy is set to release in 2022. It is a multi-plat title, but we saw this revealed at the PlayStation Showcase in September of last year, and it just took off. The hype is through the roof, and there are recent reports stating that the game is set to be released after the next Fantastic Beasts movie, which comes out spring 2022, but we don't have a concrete release date. But getting to the tweet, Millier says Hogwarts update asset is ready, awaiting sign-off from Warner. They have final decision approval for public release. WB is concerned of more JK media backlash. They understand it will happen regardless of when asset is shown, but hesitant and concerned is the current mood. And so I don't think that this is the update that everyone was hoping to hear, because it very much does sound like we may have to wait longer than we originally thought. I think a lot of people are hoping that whether it be at the Game Awards or just sometime this month, we're going to hear something more about this game, get a new trailer, possibly a release date, or, you know, just something, right? Some gameplay. Hopefully that's what they'll end up doing. Just wanted to keep you guys updated on that. Next up in line, we have another major AAA third-party title that we're talking about, that being Dying Light 2. It has officially gone gold, which is interesting because it seems like it's going gold well ahead of its release on February 4th. I don't know that this means they're going to move up the release date. This will just give them plenty of time to really refine, I guess, what I would assume to be the day one patch for the game. But who knows, maybe they will end up moving the release date up. That's something that I think would be great. But Techland has announced that its long-anticipated Dying Light 2 game is now officially gold. This means it's ready to be manufactured on discs ahead of the February 4th, 2022 release date. Of course, since it's nearly 2022, that doesn't mean the developer's work is over. They will continue preparing the day one patch and subsequent patches as well. And so this is what they said. We are very excited about this, and now we can truly feel that this is actually happening after so many years of hard work. We are proudly looking forward to the release of Dying Light 2 Stay Human. This is it, the final and crucial moment for us. The game is ready to be manufactured, but we will not slow down. The fact that the game is done and we hit the gold status 2 months before the release is a great sign, but it doesn't mean that our work ends here. There are still some upgrades and tweaks to add and community feedback to implement, but the base is solid and ready to play. I'm extremely proud of the whole team, and Dying Light 2 fans can look forward to a brand new 15-minute gameplay video captured from the game. Techland is planning to air this as part of the 5th episode of the Dying to Know series on December 2nd, so that's actually tomorrow. So this is great news overall for Dying Light 2. I have to admit, this is a game I'm certainly looking forward to, and it seemed like, you know, it was going through a little bit of development trouble over the years, but it's great to see that they finally went gold here, and they sound very enthusiastic, very excited. And I think that there are a lot of people who certainly have high expectations for this game, because the first one was really good, and I think the first one came out all the way back in 2015, so it has been quite some time. And, you know, they make it clear here that they're probably not going to move up the release date. They're just going to utilize the time they have between now and February 4th to really kind of, you know, lock in everything that they can and refine. So yeah, this is definitely a game I'm going to be picking up. Let me know whether or not you are picking up Dying Light 2. Next up in line, we have a new PS5 firmware update that has been rolled out. This is reading from PlayStation Lifestyle. Sony Interactive Entertainment rolled out PlayStation 5 system software update version 21.02-04.50.00 across all regions this morning, which brought with it some good old performance improvements. Although that's all there is to the patch notes, it won't be long before PS5 users notice any subtle changes, so we'll keep our eyes peeled for reports as always and keep readers posted. And so that's pretty much it. I mean, this is something we frequently see with PS5 updates or just PlayStation updates in general. You know, they roll it out and they say, hey, it's going to improve performance, and they don't really explain exactly what this means. We just have to assume that it's doing something and helping something. So yeah, just wanted to be sure to let you guys know about that. But the final topic I have for you guys is in regards to the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. I thought that I would just keep you guys updated with this for anybody who's interested. First of all, the physical version of this game has been delayed. So over on the official Rockstar Games Twitter account, they say the release dates for the physical versions of Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, have changed. Xbox Series X/Xbox One and PS4 will now release on December 17th. The Nintendo Switch version is coming in early 2022. And that's pretty much all they say. So if you're somebody who has been waiting for this, we have a new release date for the physical copy for PS4 set for December 17th. I have to say that anybody who, you know, has been interested in this game and they said, hey, I'm going to wait for the physical copy to come out, I think you certainly made the right call, because, you know, they've been working on fixing the game, and there's no doubt you're getting a better version of the game. Still probably one that needs work, but certainly a better version than if you bought it at launch digitally. But I also want to let you know how much of the game they're actually fixing. So this is reading from VGC, and they say the latest patch for Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, is rolling out today, fixing over 100 bugs. The version 1.03 update fixes a number of issues across all three games, including spelling mistakes on signs and numerous instances where rain would appear indoors during cutscenes. It's hard not to laugh at some of this stuff. The update also adds cloud cover when flying at high altitudes, in San Andreas. This is the second major patch for the game. The first was released on October 20th after Rockstar admitted that the much criticized remasters did not launch in a state that meets our own standards of quality. And so, yeah, you know, I wanted to just be sure to let you guys know, because I have seen there are a lot of people, you know, who are upset about this, but they still bought it because they just love these games and they want them to be good. And you know, if you are somebody, like I said, who is kind of on the fence about it, or if you did pick it up, it's nice to see that they are, you know, working on this relatively quickly. That is a lot of bugs fixed. I mean, it's just hard not to laugh when they're talking about fixing spelling mistakes on signs. So yeah, if you're somebody who is playing this though, you know, feel free to let me know what your experience has been like so far. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you did find it informative. Be sure to leave it a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share the video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.